Now, Pricey Mumbai is all set to get even pricier, or at least that's what experts forecast. Uncertainty over the Mumbai Development Plan and the new Maharashtra Housing Policy has caused developers to hold back and go slow on new projects. Experts say this is setting the stage for an increase in prices within the next couple of years. Nikhil Narayan Sivadas has this report.
Developers in Mumbai are a resigned lot, as key development policies have been found lacking almost immediately after being announced. The controversial Mumbai Development Plan promised higher FSI but was filled with errors and is now being reworked. And now indications are that the upcoming state housing policy will meet the same fate. In the process, a majority of development work in the city has come to a standstill.
I think 3 projects we have withheld it. We are awaiting the policy, and I'm sure that many developers like me are withholding. So I think half the project in the town, particularly in MMR region, are slightly waiting for few more months' time by the time housing policy as well as the DP is out.
A large number of developers are refusing to launch new projects as they are unsure of what prices to offer to landowners, what kind of development potential a project can hold, and even if their projects will get approval. Government departments are holding back on approvals as they have not been told what to do, and in some cases are comparing provisions of the old policy with the new and imposing the most stringent of the clauses.
The Mumbai DP is in the process of getting prepared. 2 months before, CM has assured that it will come in 4 months. But based on my practical experience, the DP, making of the DP should take at least a year time.
The new launches are being on hold. By new launches, I mean, launches, proper launches with all the approvals, where you have all the approvals and then you launch the project. Now that is on hold. But there are some developers who are still continuing with pre-launches. The pre-launch, developers are still pre-launching the project and collecting the money, and this kind of projects probably they will take approval after the new DPs will come.
Experts are raising alarms over the impact this will have on supply and demand for housing in Mumbai.
If you look at it, if new launches is the subject, this year minimum 80 to 85,000 new launches had to happen. These 80 to 85,000 houses will not happen this year because of the chaos this year itself. And if this chaos has to extend for 1 more year, you can look at another 80 to 85,000 houses going off. So at least about 170,000 apartments will not come in the market after 3 years that was supposed to come.
Such a demand-supply mismatch will inevitably see prices rise, which is bad news for the country's most expensive real estate market. But what about the existing supply which is finding no takers? Won't this help smooth over the problem?
Looking at a year to 2 years, where almost about 180,000 new apartments were to come, and none have come, then that time this inventory overhang that we're talking about, which will in any case hit us about 2.5–3 years from now, and in that period that 2.5 lakh of inventory that we have today will be exhausted, will come a point of time when there will be no new houses and there will be so much of new demand.
If you go by what the experts are saying, then prices in Mumbai's real estate market will soar over the next 2 to 3 years, and you may not be able to afford a home here anymore. So it's time for the government to take note and take action to implement these policies quickly to avert disaster. From Mumbai, Nikhil Narayan Sivadas, NDT.